want to talk about the Threads of Fate Tarot and Oracle decks. If you follow me on social media, you know that I absolutely love their decks. I talked about them a little bit in my previous video about the decks that I have, but I just got 2 new ones and I am going to show you all of the ones that I have. So the first ones that I got are the Weaver Tarot, and this is the Ascendant edition. So it is a black tarot deck and it comes with a book. All of their decks come with books, and very good books. Listen, these are really in-depth books. So this is the Ascendant edition of the tarot. It's black and has like iridescent, that's the back. And then here's some of the cards. They're very beautiful and they're very thick. All of their decks are very thick cards. They're not flimsy. They're very big decks. The tarot decks are very big. As you can see, it's really thick because they're thick cards. About the only way to shuffle their tarot are, you know, basically like this. You can't do a poker shuffle with these because they're very thick and very big. They're very high quality. But this is the darker deck. They're very pretty. And I actually use their tarot decks for special occasions. I'm working on booking events to where I'm doing tarot readings like in public events. And these decks are going to be the ones that I take because they are so nice and they are so pretty and they will make such a good impression on people. So this is the darker tarot. So the new one I got is the Weaver Tarot, the Journeyer edition. So it has like pinks and purples and it's more pastel. It also comes with a book. And this is my new deck. It's thick just like the other one and it has gold. It's so pretty. Each card is a little different. The variations, the color variations are a little different on each card, but they're all with the same theme, like they're pinks, purples, blues. They're very pretty. This one has the gold around the cards, whereas the black deck is just all black. It's all black. So this one has gold accents all the way around. It's another thick deck. I haven't even shuffled it yet. Let's shuffle it. Yeah, it shuffles like the other one. The cards are thick. They have very high quality cards. Like all their cards are very thick. But yeah, it's another big deck. It's big. You can see compared to my hand. It's very pretty. I am gonna enjoy using this one too. Can't wait to use it. I haven't even broken it in yet at all. Now let's get to the Oracle decks. So the one that you see the most on my social media is the Threads of Fate Shadow Edition, which is the darker purples and blues and just the darker colors. So it has the gold around it. And then, you know, all of the pictures are in gold. This is what it looks like. And it has darker purples, greens, blues, some darker pinks. And each card has the variations with the colors. They're all a little different. And even their Oracle decks come with a book. And it's a very big book. It's very detailed about each card. This is my favorite Oracle deck ever, like ever. Completely worth it. These decks are a little expensive, but when I tell you the quality, between the quality and just how absolutely gorgeous they are completely worth it. So the new Oracle deck that I got is the Threads of Fate Lumen edition. So it's more of a pastel, whereas the Shadow edition is darker colors. Comes with a book. And it also has gold. So that's the outside. And it has the gold all the way around the cards. And I haven't used this one either. It's nice and stiff and new. It's gorgeous. Has more of the pastels with the gold photos. And it just like the Shadow Edition, it does have the variation in the cards. And it has, their cards have like, it's almost like these photos in the background, but they're not quite photos because they go with their color theme. A lot of times it's like mountains and sea. See, you can see like an ocean wave right there. See, it's like they have landscape almost in the background. The Shadow Edition does the same thing. Let me find a really good one. The Shadow Edition, it's a little bit harder to see the background because it is darker, but that one has like a forest in the background. Ooh, that's a real pretty one. So the Ancestor card, you can see in the background, it has like tree roots. So the background images also seem to go with the card. That one has moons. So these decks, y'all know I already love them, but they're very well thought out. Not only with the meanings of them, but just with the imagery. And there's a deck color for everybody. Like, there's darker decks, there's pastel decks. I also think they have a black Oracle deck. So you can choose from whatever deck you want, whatever color you want. And I highly recommend their decks. They are a great company. They're a small company, and their decks are absolutely amazing. I highly recommend all of them.